Hey baseball fans, Christopher here. Thanks for checking out the game. We've got a good one today. This Saturday, the undefeated, I believe, 3-0 Cardinals in the field, and the Rays, the visiting team, batting first. Luke, number 7, the leadoff, watches the first ball come through, and it's a 1-0 count to start for him. 12:30, first pitch time, about 30 minutes later than planned. Game's an hour and 25 minutes on the clock, and a high ball 2 for Luke. A little quick coach tip from the third base Rays coach to Luke. And the next pitch across for a strike. And the first strike in the books now for 12. So 2-1 from the stretch. High ball 3. And Luke yet to pull the trigger on one. Rays 1-2, riding a one-game win streak from earlier. And he did go around that time, and now the count is full. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, a chance for something to give here. And low, and a walk to start for the leadoff. Beckham ball, number 2, the right-hander, in the 2-hole. So man on first, and a pickoff attempt, and they're going to get him. He wasn't ready for it. Just lobbed one over and caught Luke sleeping. 1 out now on the books. So Beckham awaits the first pitch. This one's high. He'll let it come in for ball 1. So from the windup, and Beckham takes a cut at the next one, so 1-1. Pitcher squares up and lets this one fly outside on the ground for a 2-1 count. Bruce, I believe, pitching, the name of the pitcher, and this one outside as well for the third ball. So a 3-1 hitter's count for Beckham, and this one above his head for the second walk of the inning. So another pickoff attempt, but Beckham hadn't even gotten his lead yet as he's still taking his Inspector Gadget arms off there. So Bruce showing he means business with these base runners. And from a stretch look this time, Beckham will go. They'll try to pull the trigger on him, but Beckham there with the slide. A good throw, pretty good collection, and safe on 2. So 1 out down for Dante as he's got a runner on 2. And this one well over his head. Beckham will take 3 and they'll let him. He'll round and look, but stay put in scoring position. Cloudy day, cool this morning, but pretty still. Good baseball conditions, and this one in for a strike looking. And just like the Cardinals drew that one up. 2-1 as Bruce works from the windup. And delivers this one low, but the ball backstopped by the catcher keeps Beckham at 3. Rays haven't seen too many left-handed pitchers on the mound yet this young season, and so they're getting a taste of it now from Bruce as he delivers another one hit foul just in the first base dugout. For the second time today, the count is full on a batter with 1 out, man on third. Beckham creeping, this one low for a ball, and now Beckham's going to be in a pickle here, but they'll just chase him back and hold it. Didn't want a chance in giving up the run. Dante on 1, runners on the corners as Canyon steps into the box. So Canyon, a dangerous bat in his own right, lets the first one climb high over his head for ball 1. So little coach pitcher, a.k.a. father-son chat on the mound, and they'll try to pick off one, but nobody was there, and Dante can go to 2. Beckham will take the run on the error, and he'll round to 3 likely, but he's not looking at his coach, and so now he's going to go, and they'll have to clean the player watching the coach's signal up a bit, but it does score 1 run, and nobody hurt. Umpire in the field giving Bruce a little talk about making sure he doesn't balk and step off correctly. And a strike swinging. Sawyer, the first baseman, getting a pep talk from the dugout, saying make sure you're paying attention. This one high outside as well for Canyon, and Dante will stick to 2. And Dante can scoot as soon as Bruce starts his windup. And this one high over Canyon's head as well. So the consistency for Bruce as far as his misses go are high. Usually those pitchers are still learning to follow down all the way through. And the adjustment made there throws this one low, but maybe too low, and Canyon's on base with a walk. Number 9, Peyton in the 4 spot. A slugger in his own right lets outside ball 1 come through. Runners on 1 and 2, and the Rays offense hanging in there here in the top of 1. So he can go from the windup, and he will. Catcher's going to try to get him at 3, and a good clean throw and catch, but Dante there in time on the bag, and that got Canyon to 2 as well. Peyton prepares for the next pitch, and this one in for a second strike. Delivery, low for a ball. 22 the count, and Bruce delivers a good-looking pitch there for a looking strikeout, and they've got 2 down now. High pitch for Davey as catcher looks Dante back to 3. Bruce works high. Davey lets him. A new baseball requested from the Cardinals. A couple balls on the count here. And this one, a good one to swing at. Couldn't find it, and a swinging strike. So 2-1. And hit foul. Swung a little late. Found the near shin of the in-the-hole player. Home plate ump telling the dugout to make sure the umpire stays set before he throws home, but all for naught as the drop third strike tag made on Davey for the 3rd out. Cardinals just give up 1. We'll go to the bottom. So here in the bottom of 1, Cardinals up to bat. Sawyer, the first baseman, and the score 1-0. Beckenball, the right-hander, on the mound, and he's going to choose to throw from the stretch. Typically a wind-up thrower to his preference. And the first pitch low, and Sawyer has the patience to let it come for ball 1. 1-0 stretch from ball. Delivers and found the strike zone that time. Canyon behind the plate catching, and has done a good job this year as he has to chase ball 2. 2-1 here for the leadoff. Beckham delivers, and just below the knees for ball 3. Jordan over at first base for the Rays defense, and this one hit foul. Looked like it may have been inside. He turned on it, found a piece of it, but now a full count. So 3-2, Beckham comes sets, and struck him out looking. So a good start for the Rays defense, and Beckham on the mound. Mason Henry, the 2-hole right-hander, steps into the box with the Cat X back just over his shoulder as Beckham from the stretch continues to work and finds the strike zone on the opening pitch here. 1 strike count, and Beckham lets this one come inside. See if he could get him to chase. Tried that pitch on Sawyer earlier and got him to swing foul. And so 1-1, and Beckham delivers a strike 2 swinging, and in a rhythm now. So 2-2, and this one drop third strike. He's got to throw it down to first base. He will. Jordan there gets it and steps on the bag, no problem. Tags him for good measure, and the 2nd out on the books. So Bruce Hare, the 3-hole lefty, just on the mound himself a minute ago, takes aim for Beckham's pitch. Finds this one, hits it up. It's going to be foul third base, except it caught. How about that? Davey makes me eat my own words and just puts the inning away. Slides about 10 steps over and puts a clinic on for the defense. We'll go to the top of 2. A defensive grudge match here at the Manchaca Fields as we start the 2nd inning. 1-0. Cardinals Hare stays on the mound and pitches to Benji and opens with a strike looking. So 0-1 from the stretch. Benji takes a cut, a little late, and 2 strikes on the at-bat. 0-2 for Benji, and perhaps stayed just low out of the strike zone, and Benji let it go for the first ball. 1-2 as Hare works from the windup, and outside evens the count up at 2. So 2 strikes to start, 2 balls to follow, and here comes the 5th pitch in the dirt. Benji checks the swing, and a full count. So number 3 awaits the next pitch, and this one's a drop third strike. He can go, but the tag made, and that drop third strike rule still being learned by some of these players. So 1 out down for the baby blue Cards. Jordan, the first baseman, steps up, first time today, and he will let this ball stay high. So 1-0. Nobody on base. And a good-looking pitch there. Good idea to swing. Couldn't find it, though. Bat stayed low. And a strike against Jordan. So 1-1. Bruce delivers high. Hare continues to wind up and deliver. This one outside. 3-1 count from the windup. On its way, high over his head. And a base taken by Jordan. So with the runner on one, field ump will move into the center of the field to be able to keep an eye on second. Bruce gonna take a pickoff attempt, as has been his custom when he's got a runner on one. Likes to just keep him honest over there. Can't blame him for that. Wyatt, number 11, matching numerals on the helmet and the jersey, up to bat and watches a strike come in as Jordan takes 2. 0-1 on the batter. Still just a 1-run game. Ball is passed. Jordan hustles over to 3, and that's where the play will wind up. Wyatt with a chance to RBI a run with a base hit here. Takes a swing, couldn't find it there, and he's got a strike. Couple strikes on the count here. Bruce delivers outside. 2-2. Swung and struck out, so 2 outs down for the Cardinals now with a runner on third. Felix, the second baseman, batting lefty, and Bruce throwing lefty, and a check swing on the high pitch. So 1-0 outside makes it 2, and Felix showing some patience at the plate. Batter ahead here. This one's in the dirt about 6 inches in front, and Jordan stays put. 30 to count as Hare works from the windup. And this one swung at by Felix up around his eyebrows, and the first strike now recorded. So still ahead is Felix here in the count, and this one high enough to let him hold off. He'll walk to 1, and we've got runners on the corners with 2 outs. Leo with a little trickery. Looked like he was going to try to bat righty, but he's a lefty and takes his place, takes a cut. Good-looking pitch. And right to swing, couldn't find it, and strike 1 recorded. So Felix moves around to 2. So runners in scoring position for the Rays, and scoring at a premium here at this defensive baseball game. Inside pitch leads to the ball.
Let's go, Leo.
Catcher for the Cardinals, doing a good job keeping any pass balls and giving up any kind of a pass ball run. Good catch there, and Leo at the back of the box probably couldn't reach that one anyway.
Come on, Leo.
From the stretch. And a strike out there. That'll end the inning. No runs given up. 2 stranded on base. We'll go to the bottom of 2. So bottom of 2 as Siltala, an ex-teammate of Beckham's, squares off with him for the leadoff of the inning here. And Beckham will work from the stretch and throw a high ball 1. Lincoln will show some patience. 1-0, and Lincoln will make Beckham throw him some strikes. And Beckham has one there. It's a pop-up, and second base will have a chance at it. Couldn't get there to it, and it'll drop fair for a base hit. Number 11, Hayes, batting in the 2 spot for the inning. Not necessarily the lineup. And he has the county namesake. Hayes steps out of the way, but it's a strike on the inside edge of the plate as the runner takes 1, or 2 rather. Beckham checks him, and now the runner takes the lead. He'll go, and a just outside, or perhaps low, ball comes in as Siltala, safe on 3 in scoring position, which would be the first run of the game for the Cardinals if he could get around. Beckham takes some instruction from the dugout, comes set, delivers, and hit right back to him. Beckham knocked it down, going to try to cut the run at home, and a good-looking effort, but underneath the tag, so probably the right move. And the runner now going to go to 2, throw over to Luke. Luke have a chance to put the tag on, but he couldn't get him. 11, Hayes flirts with danger, but it works out for him. They score the run and get a runner into 2, and the offense for the Cardinals cracking now. So a tie ball game, no outs here in the bottom of 2 as the next batter steps up rather, And Beckham deals, hit foul right over to the coaches. Gave him a fast haircut, and we'll reset. So an early strike in the at-bat for the batter. Runner on 2 will think about going, foul ball, and he'll come back. So Beckham dealing fouls. Runner on 2, and Beckham's gonna chase, stepped off the plate. A little fakery. Probably not the best baseball play, but gets the heart rate up nevertheless, maybe. Comes set. 0-2 pitch. Foul, and the batter stays alive. Count remains 0-2 as Beckham checks the second base runner and is going to pull the same maneuver and probably will draw some instruction from the dugout to focus on the batter. Step on the plate now as Leo prepares for the 0-2 pitch. And Beckham gets, it's a drop third strike though. He's got to throw him. Hey, go tag him, go tag him, go tag him. Just go tag him. So he didn't make a move to first, so he doesn't have to make the tag anyway. If he goes back to the dugout, it's the out nevertheless. So one down, runner did get to third, and Christopher, the right-handed batter, in the box now as the dreamy music comes up. And Beckham will come set and deliver the first pitch to him. It's a good-looking one, hit foul, and Beckham's dealt a few foul balls in a row here. 0-1 stretch. Hit foul, cranked one into the bullpen, and Christopher showing he can get the ball around, or bat rather. 0-2 stretch. On its way. Good pitch and a huge smack. Left field, Davey swatted at it but couldn't find it, and so it drives in the run, and the ball comes over to first base to Peyton, and it's an RBI bomb for Christopher. So a productive second inning for the Cardinals offense has them with a 1-run lead. A runner on 1, and Beckham acting like he's going to do the pickoff, but the lead wasn't very big. And 6 in the box. The right-hander awaits his first pitch. Beckham delivers outside. Canyon collects and throws back to the pitcher with a stolen base to second. So second base runner gives Beckham a little extra to think about. Delivers this one for a strike on the edge. Runner unimpeded on his way to third. And the Cardinals have another man in striking position. The old Cat X bat, the popular weapon of choice at the plate, is this one, ball high. 21 the count for 6, toes on the line. And takes a cut here down third base, but hit foul, close. And would have been a doozy for the Rays defense to handle. Wyatt over on third, holding the runner on, should Beckham try the pickoff. And Beckham will deliver home. And an outside pitch, and 6 lets the count come full. Just one out, I believe, as the count full pitch hit back. Shortstop, Luke will have a chance. Try to throw him out at first. Throw on its way, gets past Peyton, and he'll stick it 1. It RBIs the run and a 2-run lead for the Cardinals. Runner on 1 as Beckham delivers outside. Canyon gonna pull the trigger at 2. Good looking throw to the shortstop, Luke. Tag made but late, and the runner on 2. So number 2, the right-hander, waits for a pitch. He swings at that one. Couldn't quite find it and advances the runner to third on the steal. 1-1 the count. And outside, and he lets it go for a ball. 21 as Beckham deals. This one across the plate, and 2 takes a cut, evens the count up. So protection mode now for the batter. Strike zone gets a little bigger, and a good one to swing at, caught clean and a strikeout. And 2 outs down for the Rays defense. Gideon, the right-hander, steps up and gonna try to get this third base run in. It's a high ball 1. So 1-0 for Kaysen, that is. And this one, low, So Beckham trying high, trying low, can't get the batter to swing. May have to try the middle now. From the stretch, pitcher works, and outside for the third ball in a row. Hadn't made the batter work yet. 3-0 count with 2 down. As Beckham serves up the next pitch and nearly hit the batter. It's 4 balls in a row, so not the pitch scenario Beckham wanted that time, and that'll draw Johnson out to have a chat. So back from the talk at the mound with 2 outs and Gideon up at bat. Cardinals holding that 2-run advantage, and an outside check swing is ball 1 as the runner takes 2. So Beckham with 5 balls in a row, looking to get out of that slump, and does get him to swing on that one. So a balanced count, 1 apiece. And another strike there in the zone. 1-2. Rays just need 1 more strike to get out of the inning here, and they've got it. 3-1. We'll go to the next. So the duel continues between Bruce and Beckham on the mound in this low-scoring affair. 3-1, Cardinals with the lead change. As Luke, the right-hander, up today for the first time. A strike looking to open for Bruce. So 0-1 as Bruce works from that left-handed windup, and a second strike. This time Luke went down low to try to find this one and couldn't. It's the old choke up and protect instructions being given to Luke here. And flirted with it there, but it stayed high. 2-1 for Luke.
There we go.
And inside enough to even the count at 2. 22 from the windup. Comes Hare, and it's low below the knees, and the count is full. A check of the catcher's equipment gets him settled and ready for this next one. And a good-looking pitch, and struck him out looking there.
Good job, Bruce.
1 down as the top of the order up now for the Rays. So Beckham lets the first pitch outside and high come through. 0-1 on its way and stays high for ball 2. I'm at 1-0, so it's 2-0 count now. Here comes Bruce, and the same pitch delivered back-to-back for the third ball. So an opportunity for the batter to be choosy here. And this one is high for ball 4. Beckham will get on base with a walk. So Dante, the 2-hole, back up. And a good-looking pitch there, and he did come around. And probably wouldn't have mattered as that pitch was in for the strike zone. 0-1. Runner on 2, and he'll go. And over to 3 in time. Couple strikes on Dante here as that strike zone just enlarged, and he's got to pull the trigger. It stayed outside, perhaps.
Let's go, Cardinals.
1-2 the count.
There we go.
And got him looking there. So 2 down for the Cardinals. Beckham over at 3. And the Rays trying to respond to that 3-run frenzy the Cardinals put on in the bottom of 2. So Canyon will scoot a little further back towards the catcher in the box and let the high ball 1 come through. Good catch by catcher as he looks Beckham's way at third. From the stretch comes Hare. And a good one to take a cut at. Canyon couldn't find it.
Jim, way to be there, Jim.
Beckham trying to cat and mouse the defense, staying off the base. And this one outside. Beckham trying to make Bruce karaoke back to the mound to keep an eye on him. And a high pitch there for the third ball. So 3-1 as Canyon bats with patience. And that one needed to take a full count now.
Full count. There's balls. He called a ball.
So full count pitch to Canyon, and he chased it high into his glove, and Bruce didn't waste any time taking care of that. It strands the runner at 3, and we'll go to the bottom of 3. So bottom of the third we go, and a pitching change for the Rays as Peyton, number 9, comes in, opens with a high ball 1. Jordan stays at first, Dante at second, Beckham crawls over to short, and Luke rounds out the infield at third base, and another high ball 2 pitch comes in as number 4, the batter, the right-hander, able to be patient on these. So 20 stretch. As Peyton eyes the situation, comes home with it. Brought it down a bit perhaps, but still too high. 30 for Jim as he awaits the fourth pitch from Peyton. Here it comes. And inside, got out of the way of it, and that's a walk to open. So number 9, Sawyer, the right-hander, up for the second time today. Company over on first base for him. Peyton delivers high. Again, he chased it and helped the pitcher out a bit there.
Swing at it all. You're okay, Sawyer.
Next pitch from Peyton.
That's one.
In, and it was a good one to swing at there. They're going to try to pull the trigger over at 3. Ball gets past Luke, and it'll score the run, and they improve their lead to 4 runs. Davey catching in Canyon's stead this inning, and a high pitch there. From the stretch, number 9 delivers, and this one outside, got his elevation down, but another ball. Next pitch from Peyton. Hit, and it'll fall, and Beckham's in position, and he bounces out of his glove, unlucky, and Mike could have still thrown it to first, and he'll have to shake that one off.
Good job, bud.
Pros use 2 hands to make pop fly catches, and he'll have to adjust there. So no outs for the Rays as the next batter steps up, and a high pitch over Davey's head, and the runner gets to 2 without any objection. So 1-0 stretch pitch. Rays looking for outs. Hit foul. It'll bring the runner back to 2. And 7 pulled the trigger on one he liked. Cadek's bat alive at the plate again here. And it will get swung and crushed. And I mean hit to the gap way over right field and center's head. It's an RBI double standing. Well, he'll slide anyway. A 5-1 lead. And the Cardinals in business. So Bruce Hare, the lefty, in the box, awaiting Peyton's delivery, and here it comes, and he'll take a swing. 0-1 stretch to Hare. Beckham holding the second base runner on. And a balk as he had come set, and then came out of it to look over his shoulder. The box just being given warnings instead of base advancements. This one swung out high by Bruce, and Davey instructed by the dugout to hold that one and let him have 3, and a couple strikes on the at-bat now.
Or I may have missed one.
0-2 stretch pitch, high, and a ball there. A cover chance by Peyton, but nobody coming. 12 the count as Peyton delivers. And inside for the third ball. So a full count situation here. Runner in scoring position for the Cardinals. And outside will walk Bruce. Pass ball, but nobody coming.
Good job, catcher.
So Johnson comes out and chats with his pitcher. Full count to Bruce. Long at bat. And this one high for a walk. With runners on the corners, Lincoln steps up, and then we're going to have a pitching change, I think, and Canyon will come in, so we'll take a pause as he warms up. So Canyon in to relieve on the mound, and he'll throw right-handed as a glove comes lasering across the infield. Sotala, a dangerous bat, still alive here at the plate. And enough time has elapsed for me to forget the count, but here comes the first pitch to him by Canyon, and it's a strike swinging. Next pitch from Canyon, first base goes, it's hit! Over to Dante, he'll have a chance at it, and caught in the glove, he's got to tag up, throw to first, and he will do it, and it's a double play. So unlucky for Bruce, who was on first base. Needed to tag up, but Lincoln was standing on it even after the pop out, and it may have tricked Bruce's mind enough to think, I can't go back and tag up. There's a guy there, but nevertheless, it works out for the defense, and Hayes back up to bat. And lets the second pitch be a ball as he lets it stay outside. Hayes, toes on the line, awaits the next one, and it stays either high or outside. Tough to see from this angle. And this one hammered to second base. Dante couldn't get down on it. Right field backs him up. It's a base hit single for Hayes. Next pitch is passed, and Hayes will get over to second. And Canyon looking second base back to the bag. Beckham over there trying to hold him on. Canyon comes back set and delivers home and strike swinging. So 2 down and a swinging strike. The runner's coming, but Davey had it for a second and then couldn't get it in time, and it scores the next run. So 7-1 the count, I believe. 2 outs, and this pitch is outside. 21, and this is a strike looking. 2-2 count. Canyon trying to get his team out of the inning here, and foul ball will keep it alive as it struck him. Canyon delivers, and a strike 3 ends the inning with a couple given up, and with time on the clock, we'll go to the top of 4.
Go, Cardinals!
So as we start the top of 4, the Cardinals bring in a new reliever, and he'll work from the windup, and Peyton, the batter. Braves have a lot of work to do in a little amount of time, about 10-15 minutes remaining to play, but they're down by 6, and so a 5-run rule limit would still leave them 1 behind if they could get all the way to 7-6, and then would have to make really fast work of some defense to get a chance to recover that, but we've seen some crazy things in youth sports. Next pitch, high. 2-1, and the 4th pitch is an inside ball, so 3-1, Peyton's ahead. 3-1, and inside walks the batter. Oh, full count, excuse me. He called a strike. So a 3-2. Wind up here, and drive 3. He's got to run, and he's going to sprint down the base path, throw there, but it's high, and he'll go 2. And the old drop third strike strikes again. Davey, number 10, alive at the plate. His teammate Peyton stands on 2. He's going to go take 3, swung for a strike. Oh, 1 from the windup, and Davey chases perhaps an outside pitch. Couple strikes on Davey now as the pitcher checks Peyton over at 3 and delivers this one, and swung late for strike 3 in the first out down. So Benji, the right-hander in the box, looking to liven things up here, and this one well over his head. Pass ball, and Peyton's going to come on through, and got there in time. So Benji takes a swing at that one low. Benji slides back in the box a bit. Next pitch in the strike zone, and he's got 2 on him now. Nobody on base. Just the 1 run came in so far. And high check swing for ball. Pitch outside this time. And the count is full for Benji.
Sometimes I'll get excited and I'll give him credit.
1 gone, full count pitch. And strike 3 looking, got him, and there's 2 down. So a couple Ks for Mason here in the top of 4 as Jordan back up. And this one a little low in the dirt. Jordan lets it. 1-0. It's kind of a hybrid between a stretch and a windup. And strike 1. So 1-1 the count. And a high pitch for ball 2. 2-1 for Mason. And this one nearly clipped the batter. Hadn't had a hit by pitch yet today. Hitters count. Mason comes home with it. And inside again for the fourth ball. And White will be up. So 2 bases taken on the walk as the catcher had it in his hand and didn't get it back to the pitcher. And so Jordan took advantage of it. He'll get his lead, and second base will come over to hold him on as Mason will deliver to Wyatt. And a high, no, called a strike in the top of the zone. So 2 outs here in the top of 4 in a 7-2 ball game. Jordan on third. Wyatt loads up and lets the outside pitch, and this will send Jordan home on the pass ball and slides and got down. Catcher never delivered it to Mason, who came over to cover, and it's a 7-3 ball game. So the most productive offensive output of the day for the Rays happening now here in the top of 4 as Wyatt lets the next pitch come through for a ball. Wyatt takes a little dugout instruction in the box and shifts his body around to the right spot, loads up, and let this one stay inside for, I believe, the third ball. So 3-1, percentage chances in Wyatt's favor to get on base here. And took a strike there, so never mind, and it's full.
Let's finish this, Mace!
So 3-2, and Cardinals looking for that final strike. And he took a swing at it and got it there. And that'll end the inning. And depending on the time, maybe the ball game, we'll see if the Cardinals bat, though they don't need to as far as the score goes. Stand by. Bottom of 4, Canyon dealing to number 8 and opens with a zipping strike. 7-3 ball game. And this one outside. 1-1 stretch. In for strike 2. 1-2 on the batter. And inside for ball 2. 2's the count. Canyon set. And delivers strike 3, but it's dropped, so Davey will have to throw it down to first. Brings Peyton off the bag. It's past him. Right field not backing up. So he will go chase it now, and he'll go over to 3. He's got to zip this ball in and throw it now. They're going to send him home, and he double clutched, and the ball thrown but late. And on the drop third strike, he gets all the way around and improves the lead. 8-3 score, and a high ball 1 for 6. 1-0, and it stays high for the second ball. 20 the count, and this one hit foul and into the umpire's body, but he's padded up like Iron Man and should be okay. 2-1 pitch on its way, high for ball 3. And this one outside for ball 4 and a walk. Number 2, Clark, the right-hander, up again, and he'll load up for Canyon's pitch. Runner will go to 2, and this one low for ball 1. Canyon delivers, runner goes, and a strike looking there. 1-1 count on Clark, and he takes a swing at that one, and the second strike on the books. 1-2, runner on third, and hit this one foul, found a piece of it, and that'll spike some confidence. So time has expired. They'll finish Clark's at bat, and then we'll wrap this one up. So here comes Canyon on possibly the last pitch of the game, not quite. Brings another ball out. And a pass ball. Beckham will pick it up bare hand, throw it, fall down. Didn't have enough on it. Scores the run. 9-3. And Clark still batting. So the game's still on. So an example there of why the mechanics of baseball are so important. Canyon delivers high for a full count now. So either a strikeout, hit, or walk would end the game. Canyon takes his hat off to take a breath and regroup. Comes set and delivers. And the ball dropped for the drop third strike. Davey will throw it down first base. This time collected, the out made, but the ball game in the books. A 9-3 win for the Cardinals. And they'll stay unbeaten, I believe, Rays will fall to 1-3 and get set for the next time. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys later.